Hi everyone, welcome to this presentation about PolyGT. This is our final project for the fellowship at Headstarter, and I'll just be giving you a walkthrough of it. So this is the link if you'd like to check it out, and there will be another link at the end of the presentation. So analytics. We did actually have 124 users as of right now who have visited the website, but it's been quite hard to actually convert these users into these visitors into waitlists. We only received about 8 people on the waitlist. I'm thinking because we received such positive feedback about the product that it's most likely just because people don't want to sign up to a waitlist and would rather actually use the product. So I'm hoping in the future when we actually release something, people will be more inclined to use it. So the problem, I have been learning languages on my own now for about a year and a half, and I know from personal experience it's quite difficult to gain the confidence to practice these new skills that you learn and talk to people in this new language. It can be because of a lack of people to practice with, and also there's this thing called tandem partners where you can practice each other's language, and the language that you are fluent in you can teach the other person and give them help with that, and that works both ways. But this again can be either very difficult because it's hard to find people to do this with, or maybe if you're busy it's hard to match up your time with them so you can actually spend a quality conversation with them. So the solution that we came up with was a language learning chatbot. Now, in this chatbot, you can talk 24/7 whenever you want about whatever you want. So it removes the element of judgment or your fear of judgment. It means you have a space to just practice your language and not only increase the skills, but increase your confidence in just talking in this language. And we also provide analytics allowing targeted practice. So there'll be an analytics tab and you can view any errors that you make in these languages. And then if you see maybe you commonly make this error, then you can correct it, and hopefully you'll see over time that maybe you're not making this particular error so often. So the team, I would say team-wise, it's probably been the same as the last few weeks, contribution-wise. So the architecture. Once a user is authenticated and they visit the dashboard, they can decide if they would like to start a chat. If they decide not to, then they can view the analytics tab, and the analytics will be from the Firebase and error state, and these will be displayed on the analytics tab, and it will allow the user to see grammatical and spelling errors that they have made in the past, and they can decide if they would like to receive a personalized AI evaluation. And if they do, then they can click generate, and it will create an AI evaluation based on the errors in the Firebase, and this is generated by OpenAI. Now, if they decided they did want to start a chat, then we will see first of all if there's already a chat active, and if there is, then we'll clear the current chat history by clearing the messages and the language state. If not, then they can just choose a language and click start. And then they can just begin talking to the AI chatbot. So they can enter a message, the message and the language they're talking in will be sent to OpenAI API along with an appropriate assistant prompt, which will depend on the language. And we'll see if the response contains any error message. So if not, then the AI should just return a JSON object with an empty error list, as we can see here, and then the message will be displayed in the chat. If the user message did contain an error, then the AI should return a JSON object with a list of strings which contain the error that the user made, a correction, and an explanation of why this error was incorrect and how they could correct it, or maybe a rule that they missed. And these errors will also be stored in Firebase along with the user ID, and the message will be displayed in the chat. And as you can see here, the error is also stored in the error state of the page, meaning it will be showed in the analytics tab. So when a user then clicks analytics tab again, that error should appear on the screen. So now I'll just be giving a quick demo of our website. This is our website here, PolyGT. You can join the waitlist here. So I believe I'm already, I can't remember if my email's here. No, so now I've been added, but if I try to add my email again, I'm already on the waitlist. So now we can log in or sign up, and since we've used Auth0, I'll just be clicking continue with Google. And now I can click to go to the dashboard. So here I can choose my target language, and let's say just for ease I'll be talking in English, and I'll just say hello, I am good how are you? Now we could purposefully make a mistake. So firstly we'll just see on analytics it says that no mistakes were found. And let's say what are you doing today? And as you can see here, we just have this correction. And it will just kind of continue like that, and hopefully be able to generate the bug to kind of show what happens. So I am just presenting my website, PolyGT. I think, yeah, we actually have the error here. So if we check the console log, it will show that actually it just returned plain text and there was no error list returned, which is why it's empty. But it's been a bit difficult to kind of catch this and ensure that it's done correctly because we're using streaming. It's quite hard in that sense. And then these are kind of the analytics we would like to add. This is the AI evaluation that I mentioned. And if you'd like to start a new chat, you can just change the language. And then there'll be a new chat here, and you can do that as many times as you like. The chat history currently is not stored, but this might change in the future, and then you can just click log out. And future iterations. We would like to actually release the product, so removing the waitlist feature and actually adding a demo to the website, and also allowing users to log in and use our dashboard. We'd also like to add a form allowing users to give feedback, and if there are any features they would like to see, then they can request these. And we'd also like to fine-tune the LLM to ensure a wider variety of languages can be offered. Because we're using OpenAI, the languages it supports, there are a lot more kind of mainstream languages or very popular ones around the world, but it'd be nice to have the ability for users to choose more niche languages as well. And also ensuring that even these popular languages it's still returning the correct errors and the correct corrections. We'd also like to ensure that API returns a consistent response to fix a bug, because sometimes when the error list should be empty, it just doesn't return this part of the JSON object, it just returns plain text. We'd also like to integrate speech, so the user can practice their speech skills by sending the message while speaking, and also the AI can respond speaking, meaning the user can then practice their listening skills. We'd also like to open up the team to allow other people to join our project and to help us with it and help the development process. And a bit more of an ambitious feature is that we would like to teach users sign language, so the user can essentially have their camera on and they will practice the sign language. The AI will be reviewing the screen and it can provide explanations on how to improve it, or even just basically teaching them sign language through computer vision. So thank you. We hope you like our presentation. We hope you'll be interested in using our product in the future. And this is the website if you would like to join the waitlist, or hopefully the waitlist is removed and you can actually use it. So thank you.